we were just looking at the sort of the Democrats who are likely to get gavels in the House. Maxine Waters, who has been a regular rhetorical target of the president's on the campaign trail over the past few weeks, she's going to have one of those gavels, Financial Services Committee. And one of the things that she can do is use her power of subpoena, which she has, to get information from and about the president and from and about the president's cabinet that have not yet been looked at all as Republicans have been in charge of the House.
Look at this list. I just want to bring one name to the attention of our viewers, and that is Congressman
Richard Neal at the end.
Richie Neal from Massachusetts, who's been in there for decades. You've maybe never heard of him before. But he is likely to be the next chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee. And why is that important? Because that is the one House committee that will be able to get the president's tax returns if he wants them. If he wants them, and if the committee votes to get the president's tax returns. Richie Neal, you maybe have never heard of him until just now. That's a name you're going to know in the next few months.
And it's one of those, it's an example of, for those of us who roam the halls, and you did for years as well, of Congress, you see him, you know him, he's been there for 30 years. He was elected in 1988. Before you were born, Jake, and he is
not quite, but okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And he, he's the veteran, the head of the Massachusetts delegation, because he's been there for so long. But he's not on TV. He's not, or at least on national TV. He doesn't go out and sort of make a name for himself in that way. But he is, a hard worker, and he's worked his way up the ranks in that incredibly important committee that is Ways and Means, the tax writing committee.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a lot of power.
And he keeps getting reelected from the state of Massachusetts.
He does.
Access to the president's tax returns. Let's put up that graphic again, because I want to bring people's attention to a few of the other chairmen. So obviously, this is we're just projecting. We don't know that this is what's going to happen, but in all likelihood, Nancy Pelosi will be Speaker. Gerald Nadler, very, very feisty Democrat from Manhattan, will be the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, we assume. Congressman Elijah Cummings, who's been the ranking Democrat on the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, he's been there through Republicans controlling that committee, Darrell Iss's tenure, Trey Gowdy's tenure, the Benghazi investigation, and all the like. Now, finally, he will be able to be the chairman of that committee. And then look right next to Richie Neal at the bottom right, Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff.
Unlike Richard Neal, he is on TV a lot.
Adam Schiff is on TV a lot, and he will be the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, which used to be a very successfully bipartisan committee. And under Devin Nunes, who is now going to be, in all likelihood, the ranking Republican, has completely devolved. And Adam Schiff is going to have a choice. Is he going to try to bring the committee to back what it used to be, where it was bipartisan, where Democrats and Republicans would sign off on investigations together, what it was like under Mike Rogers, a former Republican congressman? Or is he going to be as partisan for the Democrats as Devin Nunes was for the Republicans? That's a choice the Congressman, soon to be Chairman Adam Schiff, will have.
And Dana, Elliot Engel, he's going to be chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. He's a feisty Democrat as well.
He is.
From New York. And Adam Smith, he's going to be chairman of the Armed Services Committee. It's pretty feisty as well.
That's right. But again, kind of going back to the future a little bit, on those national security committees, both of those Democrats have a history of working in a bipartisan way. Elliot Engel does, Adam Smith does on important issues of foreign policy and of national security. And it's hard to imagine them not doing that now, particularly Elliot Engel, who has been around for a very long time and has been waiting a long time to get the gavel of a committee. But I think your Adam Schiff note is really important. It's going to be a question of whether he puts his money where his mouth is, because he's been, understandably very upset about how partisan the committee is, and it's still incredibly important, that Intelligence Committee.
And obviously, the Mueller investigation continues, and that's been something that soon-to-be Chairman Schiff has talked about quite a bit. Well,